Alright guys, welcome to another episode of Beer Banter. My name's Yannick.
I'm Jack.
Alright, and what we're doing today, we're looking at these IPAs, both from Stone. We have their iconic West Coast style IPA, and then we have their New England style IPA. It's a double IPA. First release from their Richmond brewery?
It is, which is, I guess it makes sense. They're doing more of an East Coast thing from the East Coast. Well, it's the first national release from the Richmond. We've gotten regional releases from Richmond.
Okay.
This is the first. You could buy this shit in California if you want to.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, Stone Brewing is obviously very well known for their West Coast, kind of resiny, piney, grapefruity, very hop forward, very aggressive IPAs. This is like probably the best selling West Coast IPA of all time.
Okay.
From a craft brewery. And I'm a West Coast IPA guy. I know you're a hazy IPA guy.
I'm just a super hazy IPA guy,
So we're gonna compare and contrast the two, see what we like. We both have our preconceived notions. I think I'm gonna like this better.
Yeah, about 90% I'm gonna like that one a lot better.
But let's do it, right?
All right, so how do you want to do this? Do you want to
Let's pour them both.
pour them both at the same time? All right,
We'll take a sip, cleanse the palate. I'm gonna trade you.
Boom. There you go.
Wow, right off the bat.
Yeah. That's a real cool
Hazy
color.
IPA is not very hazy.
Not too hazy. It's
Not
pretty,
too hazy.
pretty, a lot more amber than I thought it was gonna be though.
I thought it was gonna be that yellow, cloudy, juicy
Yeah,
looking
exactly.
thing. It isn't, so let's get a whiff. I'm gonna go New England first here.
Yeah, of course.
We're gonna
Smells good. You get a lot of
pineapple.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
a lot of
Straight off
pineapple.
the bag. I already know I'm gonna like it.
All right, let's dive in, buddy.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to this one for sure.
Tastes pretty much exactly how I expected it to taste.
That's pretty good.
It's got a little bit more bite
It has
than a typical hazy.
yeah.
I like that.
I like it in this too because it's pretty malty as well.
It's got a
Yeah.
strong. You know what, man? I wouldn't.
So I like the bite on the back end of that.
I think it's a good beer. I
Yeah.
think it's a very good beer. But I wouldn't call it a New England style IPA. I would kind of say it's a more classic East Coast IPA where you get a little bit more malt to start off,
yeah.
and then you get that bite in the finish. So I'm gonna take a
That's
little
exactly
water.
what I get with it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a little water here. That water, 5 ginsens, by the way. All right, now let's get into the West Coast. That's some grapefruit peel right there, buddy.
Yeah, that's
Stone IPA. I've had it a million times. It never disappoints.
See, I mean,
Way
different
more,
strokes for
way
different
more hop
folks.
aggressive.
Definitely way more hop aggressive.
Single IPA, way more hop aggressive than the double IPA, but that's more of a stylistic thing.
Yeah, it's super piney though. I mean, I know people love the West Coast IPAs, but it's super piney for me.
Yeah, this is
It's good for what it is though.
great for what it is. This is
Yeah.
like, obviously Pliny the Elder is the gold standard kind of for West Coast IPAs, but I think this is the beer that maybe Stone Ruination is the beer that kind of made the West Coast thing take off because you can't buy Pliny the Elder in a store here. You can sure buy this.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna get back to it.
Yeah, so I mean, for me, I could drink both of these, but the pininess, the bitterness in the West Coast style IPA, it's very aggressive, maybe a little too aggressive for me to continue to keep drinking it. This, it still has that full body feeling. It still gives you a bite, but you get more of those tropical fruits, which is why I think I prefer.
You love the tropical fruits.
I love the tropical fruit.
You're an island guy.
Exactly. It's in my blood.
I'm not an island guy, so I like the, and I feel like I'm a little bit bitter.
Okay.
So, I like a nice bitter grapefruity. Are we ready to hit this with the Jensen scale?
Yeah.
The one thing I will tell you
Yeah.
though is because of hop presence, this beer tastes a lot lighter than that beer does, even though it is in no way lighter. This one is
Actually, yeah.
6.9. That one is 8.4. 4, I believe. So let's hit it with the Jensen scale.
Definitely more.
What are you
basic.
thinking? East Coast. What do you think?
For the East Coast, you know, East Coast is my style. I would probably give this one a 3.5. It's good. It has all the tropical fruit notes that I like to look for in a New England style IPA, but that bite is a little too aggressive for me on the back end. So I'm gonna give that a 3.5 because of that.
I'm gonna say it's a good beer, but because they classified it as a New England IPA, which I don't think it is, it doesn't have that mouthfeel, it does have the citrus, it doesn't finish as smooth.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 3. I'm gonna give it a flat 3.
A flat 3?
So let's hit the West Coast now.
I can still taste the West Coast.
That's the point, man. That's the point. When IPAs were still bitter.
I would have to give that's gonna have to go down to about a 3 itself. Again, I don't think it's a bad beer, just definitely not my style. Too piney, too aggressive. Not the biggest fan of that.
Stone IPA, man, this beer's a legend. 4 Jensens.
4 Jensens?
4 Jensens.
Okay, I mean, okay.
4 Jensens, easy, all day, every day, Stone IPA.
Let me go back to this.
We appreciate you guys watching. I know we have viewership in the 10s.
In the 10s,
In the
we're
10s.
doing big things.
Come visit us here, Highside in Fairfax.
Yeah. Any day.
Any day.
One of
We'll
us will be here.
One of us will be here.
Cheers.
Cheers.
There you go. Bow.